Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2019. My name is Isaac Rosenthal. So happy to be here with you. The Eugene Generals hosting the Portland Junior Winterhawks for the third time this season, and we'll be back at it again tomorrow for game number 4. Let's take a look at what happened in the first two games between these two teams back October 19th and 20th. Both of those games won by the visitors from Portland, a shootout loss for the Gens 3-2, and a regulation loss at 6-4. The players to watch from Portland in those games, Turley, Miller, and Manila, they had 2 goals each across those 2 games. For the Winterhawks, it was Jackson Manila who had that shootout winner in the first game. So be interesting to see what we get tonight. It's the first Gens game of the year, as we've said, but not the last. A couple of remaining series at home. It's actually quite a busy next couple of weeks. January 12th and 13th, that is Saturday and Sunday, not Friday and Saturday. Junior Thunderbirds are in town, and then scheduled for February 14th and 16th, North Texas University. Later in February, Western Washington comes to town, the 22nd and 23rd, and then March 8th and 9th, the Oregon Ducks are slated to play 2 more against the Generals. They started the season against the Gens, and you can actually see those Ducks later tonight. I'll take a break for the anthem. Done, the lights are back up, and the ice surface ready, so just about set for puck drop in Eugene. Generals fans will be glad to see Griffin Minchin back in the lineup for Eugene. Out since December 8th, suffered an upper body injury, but he's good to go tonight. So with only 3 full lines and then a rotating additional skater, every extra body you can get out there going to be great for the Gens. See what those lines look like. The top line, Arbolovsky, Nicholas Short, and Jared Code. Code, the first-year sensation, who's just been leading pretty much every offensive category for the home side this year. Then Calvin Hernan, Brock Friesen, and Hunter Boyven. The second line, Travis Manty, Griffin Minchin, and Alex Clark. The third, and rotating around, Justin Bailiff, the extra skater. The D pairs, Dakota Henn, Devin Dunn, and Jackson Bauman, and Jacob Rose. And it's Grayson in goal tonight for the home side. All set at center ice. And we are underway. Gens and the Junior Winterhawks, and off the opening faceoff, going to be thrown behind goal, played by Turley, the netminder for the Winterhawks. Turley's brother also a forward for this Portland team who gains the zone now across the blue line. A shot kicked away, and that I think is off its mooring. No whistle. Water bottle goes into the corner. Now a shot goes through, and now we'll get the whistle for the water bottle and the net. 19:31 left first period. Welcome you all inside. Let you know if you do leave me any notes on the comments of the YouTube, I will check those at the intermission. My first Gens game tonight, it's a bit of a different setup than when I call the Duck games, and I don't want to focus on too many things at once for the first period. So I will keep an eye on them if you've got anything to let me know. But it will not be, won't be immediate. On this face-off, it's going to be Arbolovsky against number 8 is Tristan Swieger for Portland. Now into the corner. Winterhawks will get a shot. It's slid across the blue paint and goes into the corner. Fans banging on the boards in that corner, and both teams working to try and come away with the puck. Now Eugene emerges from it. And there is Rhodes for the Gens. Now it's going to be a chance for the Winterhawks. Nobody there, breaking away and cleared off the goal line. Nifty play, as that was about to trickle in from Bennett Turley, who we know is one to watch for the Winterhawks tonight, but diving stop to keep it away. Mentioned those Saturday and Sunday games next week. Sundays is a morning game, and we'll elaborate on that later. Another face-off here, won by the Gens. They'll start behind their own net, try to break out. Tap forward, it's Herman. And now Royson has to go try to play it behind his own net. On the near side board, there's a battle for it into the corner, now behind the net. Looking for the wraparound is Portland. Nothing doing there, but the Winterhawks maintain possession for a moment. Now it's taken back by Nick Short. And Winterhawks continuing to apply the pressure early on, 18-25 left first period. So we mentioned those Saturday and Sunday games. Sunday the 13th, bright and early, 9:45. But how about this for a deal? If you head out to the Rink Exchange and join us for that game, we'll feed you breakfast. Pancake breakfast, free pancake breakfast, everyone with a valid game ticket. That'll start at 9 o'clock with puck drop for 9:45 next Sunday. On the face-off action, we mentioned earlier, makes his return on the ice now for the first time today. Jen's just trying to get some time in the right half of the ice. He makes a couple of nice stick handles, but Jens can't do more than that. Now here come the Winterhawks again. Chasing it into the corner, backhanding it around with Jacob Rhodes. And now back to Rhodes. But pressure applied on him from Kai Conti. And now it's going to be a chance for him to get to that puck first. But quickly disappeared as soon as it had materialized. That puck hit a Winterhawk on the bench, so we'll get a whistle with 17:37 left in the opening frame. Duck hockey earlier, they play the Gens very end of the season. It's actually after the conclusion of the Duck season and after the Pac-8 tournament. They play to start the year as well. And those Ducks host Washington State in a couple of hours. There's an opportunity right in front for the Gens. And it's going to end up somewhere underneath Luke Turley. There's the first real shout of a chance for the home side with 17:28 left. If you haven't had enough hockey at the end of this one, check out that Ducks Washington State game on the YouTube channel of Oregon Hockey Live. And we're going to get a penalty here. Coming up, roughing the call against number 5 of Portland is Ryan Nielsen-Webb. To the power play go the Gens. 2 minutes on the man advantage, a chance to really establish some offense for the first time. Shot, it hit the stick, paddled away. Back up to the blue line. Bauman to Rhodes. Wade 2:07 left in the first period. Back away again. Great opportunity for the Gens. Still chopping at it, still loose. And now they'll work it back up to the point. Now the struggle. Great pass to Bauman. Shot, save made. Good looking power play through these first 40 seconds or so. A minute 22 still left. It's Captain Bauman with it there. Armolovsky has to play it off his skate and then waits for him to hit the boards behind him. But the Winterhawks collapse on it. And now they nearly got it out of the zone, but still kept in by Eugene. Back in to get around Dakota Hen for Armolovsky. Armolovsky still with the high slot in the blue line before he gets rid of it, then back to Bauman. Armolovsky will chase this one. Puts the brakes on, gets to the corner, wants it back in the slot, but they couldn't get the pass to him. 33 seconds left on the man advantage. One-time shot from Bauman, knocked into the corner. And right back to him. Now breaking the other way. Fortunate bounce from Portland, and they may have a chance short-handed with the puck. Betrays Ethan Henderson there. 13 seconds left, still on the man advantage. And now working across the blue line, looking for Armolovsky. Let's Code with it. And knocked away again. Chance short-handed, now back to 5 aside from Portland. And we're going to get a penalty here. This time it's going to be against the Gens. So special teams battle early on. Good pressure, but no results from the Generals on their first power play, and now they'll go to the penalty kill. Calvin Hennon sits down. Missed the signal itself, looking down for his name. We've got to think maybe a trip or a hook on that. And the face-off to the glove side of the whistle. Sending it around the boards. Bailiff. And now, sloppy pass. And Portland has to chase it all the way back into their own zone. Excuse me, not Bailiff. That was 24. That's Devin Dunn. And then Boots on now into the offensive zone. Goes Portland. Shot and a save right into Royce's equipment. Makes a good save. 1:29 left on the power play. 14:45 left in period number 1. Face off right to the point. Portland, then he had to chase it around to the other side. Behind the net now are the Winterhawks on the power play. Sliding it across. There's Mancusa with the pass to Tristan Swieger. Right back to Mancusa. Back to Swieger. Swieger thought about a shot into Mancusa. He put it wide. Great opportunity there. There was quite a bit of net for him to shoot at. Swieger back to Mancusa, working that same play they had success on before, but this time Royce was able to close the door. 14:10 left. First period. 3 seconds left on the man advantage. And a shot. Close range from Portland. shot coming through wide. Chance for Portland, but closes just as quickly as it opened. 13:37 left in the opening frame. "21 ticks left on the infraction for Calvin Hennon. And good clear from the Generals right off the faceoff. Maybe if they hurry, one last rush on the power play for the Winterhawks with 13:26 left in the opening frame. That is controlled by Rhodes. Set down, and that will kill off the penalty. So one power play for each team and one offer for each team on the power play. Penalty killing, controlling this so far tonight, and we're going to get an icing here. 13:06 left in period number 1. Behind the net, wrapped around by Mitchell Reed, and now here come the Winterhawks in front, and they had an opportunity if they could have slid the puck across as Bryce Miller didn't have anyone near him. Jens nearly forgot to take the puck with him there. And Bauman will collect this one behind Royson's net. Tried to play it for Devin Dunn, but it was deflected away and almost set up another chance for Portland. Now catching an edge and crashing right into the boards of the Winterhawks there sends Arbolovsky the other way for Eugene. Arbolovsky digging at that one, will try to find Code and does. But Code's immediately met pressure from the Winterhawks, and now in the neutral zone taken back by Dunn, and he will send it in and chase it behind the net. Now he goes back and thinks better of it for partial line change for Eugene, although Dunn stays out there. 12 minutes left in the opening frame. Big hit in front of the Eugene bench. And now Nicholas Short for Eugene. Sends that one towards goal. Has to be paddled away and taken behind the net by the Hawks. Now Rhodes for Short. And taken back in the neutral zone by Portland. They'll just flip it in, get back onside. But the Gens have taken it by then. Hennon tries to get out of a dangerous area, but taken by the Winterhawks. That's Bennett Turley, the number 11 in red. And a shot from a long way that at a difficult height, but Royson's able to shrug it away. Good pass to open space, but then not really able to play that cleanly was Zane St. Martin. I like that name. And the Gens going the other way through the neutral zone. Now the shot. Barn doors closed from Turley there. And now going to be sent the length of the ice. It will be icing if the puck moves fast enough. No. Waved off by one linesman. The other one had his arm up for a while, and that one, no controversy, will be icing. 10:37 left in period number 1. And that's going to be a fortunate bounce for the Gens. They may even get an opportunity right in front, but not able to get the stick down on it was Travis Manthe. Nice job by Brock Friesen to create that play. Puck glued temporarily behind the boards. Now Hennon will go for it for the Gens, and penalty coming up. This is going to be against the Winterhawks. The call is roughing. The guilty party is Ryan Nielsen-Webb. So just past the halfway mark, 9 minutes and 59 seconds left in period number 1, and the Gens back to the power play for the second time tonight. They were very productive on their first power play, but couldn't put it past the netminder. Couldn't get a clean shot there, couple of whiffs at it. Now Arbolovsky with a shot deflected wide, and Arbolovsky has to chase this one down, but has to roll into the neutral zone to get it. There's Henn. Code trying to battle for it behind the net now. Winterhawks coming away with it, but can't get it clear. And Clark finds Code for the Gens. Code lost it, but got it right back. And then a pass and a shot made by Alex Clark, knocked away. Oh, nifty play there. No, they say it went offside, or they called a hand pass, I think. But that was going to be cleared, and Bauman threw a paw at it, did knock it down, but face-off going to come to the neutral zone nonetheless with 9:02 left in period 1 and a minute and 2 seconds left on the man advantage for the Generals. There's Friesen. Friesen for Dakota Henn. Henn for Rhodes. And Rhodes across. Back to Hennon. And sent all the way down, and we get an offside there. But the face-off will go all the way into the general zone. .8:39 left. Period 1. Short-handed shot, save Roysum, and covered up. 8:34 now. Chance, 30 seconds of man advantage still left. Minchin, backhanded pass, trying to find a teammate in the middle there, deflected away, but Code still with it, and then the puck jumps off of Code's stick. Rhodes collects it in his own zone, being hounded by Holden Henderson of Portland. 10 seconds left of man advantage time, and on just offside are the Generals with Nielsen-Webb for Portland standing in the box. 8 seconds left in his infraction. And Dunn's pass to Bauman a little sloppy. Now we're back to five-a-side hockey. And there's a gift for Portland, but the shot wide, taken by Tristan Swiger there. Now another one knocked away. That shot from Bennett Turley. And now here comes Bauman going the other way, knocked aside by Turley. There are 2 Turleys on that Winterhawks team. It's not just me guessing and saying the same name twice. 7:25 left in the period. Sent through the neutral zone by Portland, and then Devin Dunn had a touch for Eugene. Now another chance though. If They could make something of it, but knocked off the puck. Were the Winterhawks there, battling in the corner. And a shot knocked away. Good shot, better save. Mitchell Reed had the shot there for the Winterhawks. Long extended possession for Portland, now trying to get the best shot they can. And catching an edge there, and then we go offside. No, we get a penalty. The call is going to be roughing against Justin Bailiff. Winterhawks are 0 for 1 so far tonight on the power play. Sorting something out with a line change for the Winterhawks. And kept alive, gloved out of the air by Bryce Miller. Eugene comes away with it again, and they'll take their time before clearing it here. Now it's sent the length of the ice. Touched for Luke Turley. As Portland starts from their own end, sloppy pass, they got to start again. A little bit of pressure from Friesen, nearly poked at that one. Now the Winterhawks with the shot save made, loose for a moment, but played into the corner, and the Generals will get there first. And a good clear with a minute left, so exactly halfway through this power play for the Winterhawks. Fourth power play of the game. We've had 2 for each team. Nifty move from the Winterhawks, but no shot comes out of it. They'll retain possession, and they'll just move it around the perimeter and then take a shot right on goal, and Roysum saw it the whole way. Nice glove save from the big man. Heavy volume of shots that Roysum has seen this season, but he's looked pretty good. A .911 save percentage. It's the Gen's top netminder. Skylar Larson's looked good too when he's had a chance to play. And another clear from Dunn there with 24 seconds left in the man advantage, and maybe a shorthanded chance for the Generals. This shot, but they couldn't get it down cleanly as Friesen was trying to find Hennon, and kind of a bouncing puck by the time it got to his stick. 10 seconds left in the man advantage. Portland will have a chance for another rush, maybe, but not in any particular hurry. Back to 5 aside. One last chance for Portland before Bailiff can start contributing again. And 5 aside once more. 4:27 left in the opening frame. Heading to the neutral zone across the blue line, crunched into the boards. And Bailiff hit as well. Turley now for the Winterhawks. But Arbolovsky with the shot as it fell to him, and Luke Turley, brother of Bennett, makes the save. .407 left in what's been an entertaining first period. No goals yet, but they're coming. And And now behind the net, taking the whole way, Bryce Miller right in front. The shot hit the post, and in the meantime, the net knocked off its moorings. That particular end of the ice, that seems to happen a bit here. .352 left in the first period while they sort out logistics. And now set for hockey again. Arbolovsky digging in for the faceoff for the Gens. Against 13 is Mark Shukin of Portland, and that shot goes wide. Might not have gotten that name quite right for the Winterhawks, but close. Arbolovsky, good pass, trying to get it back to Arbolovsky, but knocked away as 18 and 11. Those two can be pests for Eugene. Another nice save out of Roysam there. Both netminders have been challenged a few times. Arbolovsky forward for Code, a little too far forward this time. And that sent across the ice from Portland will hit off the skate of Dakota Hen. Hen now backhands it for Code, but off his stick. He couldn't handle it. There's Hen again. That one intercepted in the neutral zone, knocked down by Turley, played for himself. But Arbolovsky comes away with it. Now a line change for the Generals is just dumped in. Minchin with a stick check there on Henderson. Big hit behind the net, a big collision. And here's Minchin. Minchin still with it. And Minchin will go into the corner. Taken away by Portland, but it goes right to the blue line for the Generals and sent through, and the shot and the save made by Luke Turley. Turley had the win in the shootout game in October. Minchin trying to knock that one down and control it behind the net for the Generals, still digging at it, and Minchin and teammate working on it there. Here comes Portland across the blue line, and the shot that goes wide. Minchin with it again for the Gens. Tapped forward from Alex Clark there, but couldn't control it after. Now Minchin nearly had a gift in the slot, but Winterhawks take it away. Friesen will backhand that one. Still working at it behind the net is Manthe. And coming off the bench, jumping right onto that one was Hennon, but eventually knocked out of the zone by the Winterhawks. Gens have to regroup. That pass a little bit too far out in front of Hen. Winterhawks with a chance to get it behind their own net. 1 minute left in the opening period. Backhanded touch from Friesen, now behind the net for Hunter Boyven. About 5 guys there in the corner, all battling for it. Puck moving just enough. The Gens come away with it. The shot knocked away high. Maybe a passing option there, but the shot looked pretty tempting too, with 28 seconds left in the period. .25 seconds left as we're underway again. Kai Conti, the number 6 for The Winterhawks had a touch as it's going to be icing against Portland. And here's a big face-off. 15 seconds left in the period. Is there one last chance for either team before we go to the intermission? Harbalovsky digging in for the face-off for Eugene. Good job from Dakota Hen to battle for that one, keep Portland from moving the other way. Behind the net, 3 seconds left, 2 and 1, and that will do it for the opening period of play. No score between Portland and Eugene after one period. We will take a break. We will be back with you shortly before the start of the second period. Well, make yourself a sandwich, have a drink, but don't go too far. We'll see you soon. As promised, back with you here for period number 2 in Eugene. Both goalies kept busy in that first period, but neither team able to find the back of the net. 2 power plays for each team and successful kills, obviously with no score. So little, not the cleanest 20 minutes of hockey, but enjoyable nonetheless. We'll see what adjustments both coaching staffs have made and what the teams are able to do to follow through with those. Jens will now be going from your right to your left. Of course, in the home whites, blue trim, and Junior Hawks in that very recognizable red, white, and black. As Code gives chase there as that just trickles in, and Turley is going to make the easy cover up. Now Arbolovsky digging in for the face-off back up to Bauman. Sent to the corner. Trying to backhand it to keep it alive is Arbolovsky. Now it'll go behind the net for Portland. Play it off the boards. And Bauman has it, but he's got to go back into the neutral zone and flip that one across. There's a collision in front of the Winterhawks bench. That will draw the ire of the referee. Tripping is the call. And right back to the man advantage. This time it's Kai Conti for Portland, and it took 38 seconds for us to have another penalty called. Dakota Hen passes back for Bauman. Now Arbolovsky standing in front of the blue line will send it in. Not down for Bauman. A chance if he can get the shot handled cleanly. Puck bouncing, it's still loose, and now the net is dislodged. Let's splurge and make that scoreboard say second period. Now Dakota Hen with it. Now it says second. There we go. And now Arbolovsky. Good pass to Hen. Hen with a shot that goes just wide. Bauman there to keep it alive. Cross ice pass, and puck will somehow end up underneath Turley. 18:36 left in the middle frame. It's the third power play of the game for the Gens. Looking for the first goal for either team. Devin Dunn behind the net and all the way back to the blue line for Rhodes. Kept alive there. Here's Code. Code has it taken away from him, trying to get it to Rhodes, and Rhodes does a good job there to prevent a break the other way as Jackson Manlove has the size of saucers there. Code knocked off the puck, and it's going to be cleared for Portland, and here's an opportunity. Short-handed, they score. Bad bounce for the Gens, and we have our game's first goal. It's Bryce Miller for Portland. look at the scoreboard here. Bear with me for just one moment. There we go. As Bauman chases this one down, still 10 seconds left. Pin the man advantage for the Generals, but the sting taken out of it by that shorty for Portland. One last chance, and the shot is tipped away. Behind net, Hen will slap that one off the boards. Friesen trying to keep it alive for the Gens. Bauman's there across the blue line. Sends that one into the corner now. Arbolovsky was there for the Gens, but here comes Portland the other way. Now going behind the net is St. Martin. Like to touch briefly for Portland. Rhodes sends it around, now behind the net. Portland trying to create a shot, but couldn't do so. Dunn had it for a moment for the Gens, and taken back by Portland and right back by the Gens. Here's Griffin Minchin. Slams on the brakes, but he lost the puck. And 2-on-1 opportunity for the Winterhawks. They get the pass across to Turley, but couldn't actually have a shot that challenged Royston there. Maybe a bit of a break for the Gens. And Hen will send that one down, but it went right by the stick of a Winterhawks player, so no ice. Minchin hit hard, but all clean. He gets his stick back, and here come the Winterhawks. Just offside they go. 15:24 left in period 2. Opportunity for the Winterhawks. Behind the net now, trying to work something out. And made sprint Kote the other way. Kote's there. He's got Arbolovsky if he can find him. Tries to backhand it towards him, but taken away by Portland in the end. Now it's another race to the opposite red line. One sent in. Rhodes is there, but hearing the footsteps of Pearson Garcia. Now it's Kote. Kote will flip that one over the goal. It'll go all the way into the corner, collected by Bauman. And now into the neutral zone again for Devin Dunn. Kote trying to dump that one in, but it hit a Winterhawks player in the neutral zone in the chest. Bounced some possession for Portland. Now Dunn again trying to get it out, but taken right back by Portland. And Royston is just going to reach out there and grab that one with 13:59 left in period 2. It's 9 games this month for the Generals and a big road trip middle of this month. It's some EHL competition. Keep your eye on the Gens social media for info about that game. Those games, rather. Meanwhile, Winterhawks still working some good zone time here. Minchin trying to get it free, but the Winterhawks rather still with it. Now finally some possession for Eugene, knocked down in the neutral zone though by Portland. Royson back to get it behind his own net. 13-13 left period 2. Eugene Generals and the Portland Junior Winterhawks, game number 3 of 4 for the 2018-2019 season. And here come the Gens. It's an opportunity. The shot though sent well wide from Dakota Hen. And the Gens now will get a new group out there. Friesen chasing this as is Rhodes. Rhodes will get there and get another delayed offside. This time it's against the Winterhawks. Bauman threw it towards goal through traffic, knocked away. Turley trying to go send himself the other way for the Winterhawks. Eventually it'll fall for Manlove. And now Hennon for Eugene. Cannot get around the stick check of St. Martin. And now Turley has a cross and the shot, crisp shot from Swieger, but knocked away Royson. Bauman stapled into the boards, but he's able to get the puck into the corner. And it was taken away from Rhodes, but Bauman and Turley, that's been a good battle. 11:50 left, second period. More board battling there. And now Rhodes for Eugene. Put through the neutral zone, can't find anyone. Played off the ice by Turley. And then sent down, deflected in the neutral zone. No ice. Bauman backhands for Dakota Hen. And once again, it's met in the neutral zone by the Winterhawks, really making life difficult for the Generals as an offensive unit here. Here's Arbolovsky. He'll carry across the blue line this time. And into the corner they go. Winterhawks come away with it. Nielsen Webb sends it up ice and then taken by Hen for Eugene. 10:30 in period 2. Arbolovsky gets it by Nielsen Webb. Has Code. Rebounds there for Code. He turns and fires, but he can't get a shot off. That was a big chance for the Gens that goes asking. Code battling forward in the corner, but a couple of Winterhawks there to take the puck away. Now Minchin poking at it, trying to get it right back for the Gens. Hen chasing at it, gonna be a chance the other way. A lot of speed and he scores. Second goal of the game for the Winterhawks. Second goal of the game for Bryce Miller. With 9:49 left, period 2. That kind of speed's going to cause some problems. So back underway again. Couple of players battling. They forgot the puck there. Skated another 10 or so feet without it, both of them. Now in the corner now, back up top to the blue line for Portland. Good pass to find man in a little bit of space. It was Mark Shukin. Actually might have been right the first time there. S-C-H-C-U-K-I-N. Anyone with any help want to let me know in the comments? I'll check it out. The second intermission, I'll get his name right by the third period. We're all working out the kinks here. And battling for it, Turley there along with Kai Conti for the Winterhawks, and a couple of gens as well, Bauman, Rhodes, and looks like maybe Alex Clark. Eventually that puck stopped moving long enough. Refs blew it dead. 8:30 left, period 2. And here come the Gens if they can get out of the zone. But then they'll lose the puck in the neutral zone. And they work for it right back. Here's Henn. Henn with the shot. The save made by Turley. Best chance in a while for the home side. Rhodes will play that one for Henn. Right back to Rhodes. 8 minutes left. Has number 8. Has a touch on it for the Generals, but taken right back. Here's Turley for the Winterhawks. Turley with a shot that's deflected up into the netting and out of play with 7:50 left. Their chance for Portland there, thrown on goal by Pearson Garcia, but not much on the shot. It was knocked away easily, then sent the other way. Portland collects it in their own zone, and Henn backhands that one, trying to keep things from developing too much for Portland, but puck seems to be magnetized to those sticks from the Red folk. Bryce Miller. Miller will put the brakes on, still with it. Now it's poked away from him, but he gets it just right back. And he sends it across, not quite on the same page with Mitchell Reed, who was moving the other way. But possession kept alive for this Portland Junior Winterhawks team with 6:55 left in period 2. Code tries to get a stick on that and does, but he's only able to carom it around the boards, and it was played by the Winterhawks. Now a chance. Code tried to center that one. Arbolovsky there also, and in the slot was Nicholas Short for Eugene. In the corner, it's a battle for that puck, moving just enough for the referee's liking, and now coming away with a little bit of clean possession was Shukin. Then he played it up for the 2-time goal scorer, Bryce Miller. Jen's making a change, had to be real careful there, but they do so cleanly. Same can't be said for that pass, though, as Portland's going to come away with this. They gain the red line, they dump it in. Royson collects it as the Winterhawks now get a change. Played off the boards, knocked down, and Minchin trying to create something, but still it's the Winterhawks in that Gen zone. Dangerous shot there from Shai Blattner. And that one sent for Roysum. There was a rebound loose for a moment, but Jens saw it before the Winterhawks did. Alex Clark now. A touch for Eugene. Bauman will pay the price there, but maintained a little bit of possession. He's able to play it across for Travis Manthe. And Minchin almost got it into that Winterhawk zone. Now a chance for the Gens, but Travis Manthe couldn't get a shot off before it was knocked away from him. And battling will resume in the corner now. Here's Turley taking it away. Turley will take a shot himself that goes wide. And then trying to slap at that one, but it comes right back for the Winterhawks. No shot there, though. Good job to poke that one away. Winterhawks will gain the zone, will dump that in, get back on side, and then go right back to putting the pressure on. Puck is in front, and the net is off its moorings with 3:55 left in period number 2. And we're going to get another penalty here. It comes against the Gens captain Bauman. Missed the signal on that. We'll see if we can hear it when they announce it. But it is Bauman for 2 minutes. And opportunity for the Winterhawks. Good save from Roysum there, as it was Bryce Miller sliding it across there, looking to add an assist to his 2-goal night. Little bit of a misplay from the Winterhawks point man there, but no harm in it. Sent across the slot, and no one there to try to slap it home from Portland. 3:24 left in the second period. Miller thought about a shot. Instead, he plays it across to the opposite point man, his D partner. Now Miller again. Thought about the one-timer there, did the Winterhawks. Couldn't handle it cleanly, though. Holden Henderson had the setup pass. Another pass from Henderson. Another shot. Not behind the net. That was Philip Lamancusa, who had that last couple of opportunities for Portland, as it's now sent the length of the ice. The Generals get the clear. Both teams will go for a line change with 50 seconds left in the man advantage. 2-0 the score. The goals coming just about 10 minutes apart, both from Bryce Miller. The first one shorthanded, the second one at even strength. And a good crisp passing with power play. The shot through a lot of traffic. Roysum was able to see it the whole way. One of those things as a lay person I will never understand is how you possibly see that puck. There's a goaltender through all that traffic. Gotta have such good vision and such good focus to play that position. Has to be said for Roysum tonight. Not really much he could have done for either goal. Left pretty much all on his own for both of them. 2 minutes now left in the period. Winterhawks with 5 seconds left in the man advantage, so Bauman standing in the box and he's out. And Roysum makes the save, so a nice easy transition back to 5-on-5 as we get a whistle with 1 minute and 55 seconds left, and we'll see if we spoke too soon about 5-on-5. I think we did. We did. Cross-checking the call against Bennett Turley. Neutral zone face-off here. Calvin Hannon digs in for the Gens. Out there with Kode and Minchkin. Minchin, excuse me. Knocked to the corner by Royson. And now here's Rhodes trying to get it across for Kode. Hit the skate of a Winterhawk, came right back to Rhodes though. Nearly worked out better than it could have been planned. Rhodes will chase this one down. 1:15 left in the man advantage. 1:10 or so now left in the period. So the Gens will have 5 seconds of carryover time or so in the third period if they don't score between now and then. 1 minute exactly left in period number 2. A 2-0 score between the Portland Junior Winterhawks and the Eugene Generals. Here is Dunn for the Gens. Behind the net, Dunn will get there. Moving it around now, back to Dunn. Good reach to keep that alive. Alex Clark working on it too, along with Arbolovsky. Now it's Arbolovsky behind the net. Pressure applied on him immediately and a chance to clear for Portland. Bryce Miller is going to make Royson think about playing that, and does not, in fact, cover up. He did play, and that will do it for the second period of play. So 2-0 your score after 2 periods of play. We have 20 minutes more hockey at least to play after that. You can run off, but don't go too far. We'll see you soon. Welcome back. Hope the intermission treated you well. All set for third period hockey here. Want to thank you all for your nice comments in the little comment section there, and your help on some of the pronunciation. So I've got no excuse now. Shukin, Mark Shukin, and Tristan Swagger like Tiger. 20 minutes on the clock, 6 seconds of carryover power play time on the Generals' fourth power play of the night. 2-0 the score. After 2 periods of play, both goals came in the second period. Both goals came from Bryce Miller. And if you haven't had enough hockey when this one is over, urge you to wait a couple of moments. 10 o'clock start between the Oregon Ducks and Washington State Cougars. You can catch that one on the Oregon Hockey Live YouTube channel. There's a couple of different things that'll come up when you search Oregon Hockey. The right one is the Oregon Hockey Live. You can see this year's broadcast there, and it's the same one. You can also get there from just clicking the link, I think, from my chat should get you there. We're inspecting something in Luke Turley's net. Now we're ready for hockey again with 19:54 left in this one. Right off that faceoff, Winterhawks nearly spun themselves the other way. Finding it again. Ode for the Gens, for Arbolovsky, and around for Boyven. Now Arbolovsky will find Dunn, and back into the neutral zone. Penalty coming up against the Gens. Interference. The infraction. Devin Dunn, the guilty party. Throws that one off the boards, but kept alive for Portland by Nielsen Webb. We called his name a couple of times for penalties earlier. And that one is just going to be cleared by the Gens, but it's cleared right at Turley, so no ice as he's got to play it. Wouldn't have been an ice anyway. They're on the penalty kill, aren't they? Hockey 101. Gotta pay attention. Portland on the power play, trying to get set up. Now they'll slide it across at the blue line. Shot through, deflected, and nearly fell to the stick of Lamancusa. It is Lamancusa with it in the corner. Now back to Nielsen Webb. Nielsen Webb slides it across from Miller. Bouncing puck in front, and Roysum collects it with 18:29 left. Just see the Duck hockey team ran by behind the benches there, out for their pregame run. Glove save and a beauty. Shot from Lamancusa may have been going high, but Roysum not about to take a chance. Plucks it out of the sky with 18:24 left in period 3. Down, and Turley had to shield that one and play it up the boards as the Gens were crashing in on it. Able to do so confidently though into the corner, and no real harm. Bauman chops at that one, 30 seconds left on the man advantage. Dunn still seated in the box. The third power play for the Winterhawks tonight. 0 for 2 on the first two. 16 seconds left. Dunn stands in the box and asks for instructions on what to do when he's out. Meanwhile, Portland's still working it around. Now the shot, and I don't think that ever got through to Royson before it trickles back into the neutral zone. Dunn out of the box. He'll stay on the ice and back to five-a-side hockey. Manlove behind the net, a couple of Jens. Turley moves in for the Winterhawks, but Jens took the puck, and then, getting it right back nearly was Manlove again there. There's a nice pass to Arbolovsky, offside. Inches from the best chance the Jens have had in this third period. Comes away with it on the face-off. Rhodes will play that one off the boards. Nicholas Short chases it in. Collision behind the net. Winterhawks had a chance to move away, but here's a great chance for the Jens, and knocked away, but Dakota Henn jumped onto that one, made one move through traffic, and then had a chance at a shot as this puck in the neutral zone bounces up into the Eugene bench with 16:21 left in period number 3. We'll figure out who's taking this face-off for Eugene. There we go. In the end, it was Manthe digging in for it. Winterhawks in the neutral zone. Nifty pass for Swagger. Excuse me, that was 6. Kai Conti with the shot, and Royson saw it the whole way, makes the nice easy save. 16:07 left in regulation. Dunn with it for Eugene behind his own net. Can't get around Bryce Miller, taken away by Portland. They'll go all the way behind the net. Now they'll wrap it around, and here's an opportunity for the Winterhawks as Manthe and I think it was Nielsen Webb got tangled up, prevented that from being more of a dangerous rush than it ended up. Across with the pass to the blue line, and the shot comes through. Zane St. Martin sent that one towards goal with 15:40 left in period 3. Sent himself one way, then going the other was Henn for Eugene, but in the neutral zone. Needs some Portland sticks, and that's all she wrote for that one. Here come the Winterhawks now, nearly gaining the zone, but taken away. Another collision in the neutral zone. Manthe got the worst of. Arbolovsky can't send that one in. It rolls all the way back to Dakota Henn. Now here's a shot and a save made there, knocked down. Nielsen Webb had the shot. And pulls that one back. And then across for Code. Code, a big shot from a rough angle that hits the netminder in the chest, knocked down. Now behind the net, they'll battle for it. And it's Code again, but can't control it cleanly. Manthe chasing him, but St. Martin's going to get there first. Sent across, and that was touched by the Winterhawks, but touched on the wrong side of the center stripe. So icing it will be with 14:25 left in regulation. As Bauman got in front of that one, trying to spring the Winterhawks the other way. Manlove was moving in, but the puck never got to him, and Royston has to reach out and pull that one back. Covers it up with 14:07 left. Here for the Generals is Lennon again. He's having a real tough time getting through that neutral zone. Someone's glove disappears. Get the glove off the ice into the box while the puck is battled for in the corner. But cannot get past the blue liners from the Winterhawks. Another shot and knocked into the corner by Royston, but has to be corralled around the boards and still taken by Portland. Around, good passing from the Winterhawks, and that shot went through, and now Royston will just stick his glove out, gets in front of that with 12:49 left in period number 3. Shutout performance to this point from Luke Turley. His brother Bennett has been involved in some good things for the Winterhawks as well. Shot is knocked away. Royston bounced behind them but wide of the cage. And Hen loses a wheel in the neutral zone there. And that shot deflected into the netting. Materialized out of not much. Caught just as quickly, but it will be a face-off at least in the Winterhawks zone with 12:26 left in the third period. Rhodes for Hen. Taken right back, but right back to Rhodes, and then back to Hen again. And, oh, you guessed it, back to Rhodes. Bounces off the boards, and Winterhawks will come away with it. Just onside, there's Miller. Puck is underneath Minchin somewhere now. They'll work it around. St. Martin looking for Nielsen Webb. Instead, he holds on to it. And around behind the net. Trying to get it out of the zone, but Hens just can't quite get it into that neutral zone even at the moment. Another shot that goes wide. Backhanded into the neutral zone, but only for long enough to be thrown right back into that Gen zone. Hen now will try to make a couple guys move so we can free up some space. There's a big hit. Something to get the boys excited from Dakota Hen, but still puck possession for the Junior Hawks. Code for Bauman, for Arbolovsky, wide. Those are the 3 you want involved. Bauman fires a shot as it bounces off the boards, and seeing it the whole way was Luke Turley. 10 minutes, 34 seconds left in regulation. That last chance, you had the captain Bauman and the 2 offensive key players, and we got a fight. A couple of punches thrown behind the play here. Fight may be overselling it, but a definite scrum and a definite punch thrown from Holden Henderson on Jared Code. I think Henderson's night we'll see. Referee's pointing to the gate. He's done. And we'll see what we got. I think Bathke, the referee, he just pointed to the other locker room door. I think Code may be done as well. He's not a fan, but I've yet to see in all my years watching hockey a referee change his mind. Future as a lawyer side, but I can't change the referee's mind there. So I think we're just going to get basically a game misconduct each and play five-a-side hockey here. Captain for the Generals, Jackson Bauman, waiting for whatever explanation he gets from the referee. And we'll wait on an announcement if we can make it out over the speaker. See exactly what they might have called, but looks like we're just going to go back to five-a-side, no one on the box for either team, and an early shower for Code and an early shower for Henderson. It really seemed to kind of come out of nowhere, that altercation. Refs weren't keeping a particularly close eye on him behind the... And there's a big hit by Arbolovsky in the neutral zone. We may have a eventful final 10 minutes here as these teams, 3 games so far this season, have had just about enough of each other. But still no shots really to speak of on goal for the Gens. High bounce will fall for Dunn there. Now Arbolovsky pokes that back to Bauman. Bauman off the boards and everyone will chase it. Arbolovsky's there, but 2 red sweaters are there as well. Too fancy for Winterhawks' own good there on the backhanded pass, but Gens can't do much with it. 9:24 now left in the game, and a chance for the Winterhawks rather, but coming all the way out of his crease into the face-off circle was Roysum. had the angle covered there and made the aggressive play to come out. 9:18 left, third period. Two nothing the score, but the extracurriculars just a moment ago have made this a pretty interesting third period. Now Rhodes can't find Clark, but right back to Rhodes. Across for Dunn. Excuse me, Hen. Apologies to Devin Dunn and Dakota Hen. I have been calling them by each other's names much of the night. New roster for me. And you look down and you glance at it quickly, and 2 4-letter last names that both end with NN. Another collision after the play. The officials are in there quickly to make sure nothing else happens. .844. Rhodes chases this one. Trying to find Boyven. Minchin couldn't get it to Hennon. Winterhawks a little bit of trouble getting it out of the zone. Now they do, but it's collected by Hen. Still the Winterhawks in possession. Mitchell Reed was there, and now Miller. Good pass to find Swagger. Had a good save from Roysum. 7:48 left in period 3. We'll be back here tomorrow, same Jen's time, same Jen's place, same Jen's channel. The 4th game of the year between these two teams. And then next week, Saturday and Sunday against the T-Birds. With that pancake breakfast Sunday morning, free pancakes with the hockey ticket, or free hockey game with pancakes. Whichever way you want to look at it, it'd be a fun Sunday morning. And if you're in the area, you should come out and see us. That one sent the length of the ice, icing the calls. 7:12 left in the period. Forecast of how those games against the T-Birds might go. They were last here December 7th and 8th. It was a pair of big wins for the Generals, 6-0 and 9-2. So there should be some great games next weekend. Away with possession there is Alex Clark. And Clark, through a couple of stick checks, will try to go all the way. Now just into the corner. And here's Hen. Backhanded towards the slot. Deflected, but right back to Hen. And now in front, and it fell to the ice, and Clark with a shot backhanded that goes wide. 6:20 left in the game. Jens will get some new skaters out there. And sloppy pass from the Winterhawks trying to find Conti. Instead, it's an icing against the visitors with 6:08 left in regulation. I want to also thank Flint, Alex, everyone in the Generals family for letting me hang out tonight and call the game, and tomorrow as well. Always a blast. Bauman now trying to find Boyven. Jens can get a goal in the next 2-3 minutes here. Gonna make for an interesting conclusion as that was thrown towards goal, and Boyven was in a dangerous position. Now knocked down Minchin. Excuse me, that was 16 Friesen, not 6 Minchin. Miller, quick touch for Surovic. Now Miller again behind the net. Finally backhanded toward the slot, and a shot and a save, Roysum. Nicely done there, as that shot was from point blank right into the glove of number 1. Rhodes behind the net. And Arbolovsky now is to dump it in from Minchin. Poked away by Code, excuse me, not Code. Sent in there, and Rhodes collects. Rhodes will get there again. Can't quite get shooting space though, and losing the puck, couldn't turn around quickly enough, was short. So here goes Nielsen Webb the other way. Long pass, great pass. 2-on-0 for Portland. Roysum with the save, knocked it up into the netting. Great opportunity though for the Winterhawks with 4 minutes, 18 seconds left in the third period. Child's interested in playing youth hockey, the Junior General is always here to help. You can visit laha.org and the Rink Exchange. That's LAHA.org and the rinkexchange.com to learn more. All sorts of programs, hockey classes, hockey leagues, all ability levels welcome. Goes for you grown-ups too, even an adult learn to play hockey program. Very successful here in Eugene. Know some people that have gone through that. Working it around, trying to get it back up to Shai Blattner. Now St. Martin will chase it. St. Martin with the shot that did not get through to goal. Another shot knocked away wide, and chance for the Generals to go the other way. Clark and Hennon there. Roysum has that one roll to him, plays it easily for a teammate. It's Dakota Henn who played it to. And backhands that one, but can't get out of the zone on the first effort, does on the second. 2 minutes, 52 seconds left in regulation. Another shot that goes wide off the glass. And we'll backhand that one. It may set up a shot here for the Gens. Oh, good save, but here's another one. And goalie out of position. Oh, and they can't get the shot off. On the doorstep with an open goal was Hunter Boyven, and he just couldn't get clean contact. Another chance now for the Winterhawks right in front of goal, and eventually cleared away, and I think there's a injured Winterhawk. He'll pick himself back up. Did Aiden Surovic. Now makes his way to the bench. 1:52 left in regulation. And icing here, 106 seconds. Would have set up quite the finish if the Gens had been able to convert that last opportunity. I think we have a timeout here. And it is a timeout taken by Eugene. We'll reset the goals for you one more time. None in the first period and none so far in the third. The 2-0 score, both coming courtesy of Bryce Miller early and then midway through the second period. The first one coming shorthanded. Miller's speed creating both of them. Racem has looked really good tonight. Have to feel for a goalie. He's faced a ton of shots. And that is always the conundrum as a goaltender. You reach a certain point where making a lot of saves is better than the alternative, but maybe not good. You're facing that many shots. Royson can hold his head high. He's had a good night. No offensive support from the Generals. But still 90 seconds or so to maybe change that. Royson makes an easy save there and then tries to make a clearing pass there. We're going to get another penalty coming up against the Gens and more pushing and shoving. This time it's Turley right in front of Royson's net, involved with a couple of Gens. We'll see if they, what they do. They're really struggling to get Turley out of there, and I think he is done. But I think Bauman may be serving something too. There was an initial call against the Gens, and I think that's what Bauman was whistled for. I think could call it maybe a rough, maybe a cross check. And now they're going to send Bauman for an early shower. Could be a spicy one tomorrow. It's now 4 ejections. Maybe we'll have to check that, because these last two may have just been like a major or a 10-minute misconduct or something, and then they send him to the early shower given the time. I know they do that at the ACHA level. They can tell people to serve majors from the locker room if it's less than 5 minutes left in the third. But as it is, just 5 aside for the last minute and a half here. Nielsen Webb is hit hard. Now 1 minute left in the third. And throws a hit. Arbolovsky stapled to the boards. Comes away with it. Great pass and a shot knocked away from Alex Clark. I don't know how in the world Arbolovsky saw Clark there, but he did a really good job to find him. Another great pass. That one knocked away. Gens showing some life in the last minute. And that one the length of the ice, but right at the stick of Turley. 13 seconds left. And that is going to be all she wrote. It's just thrown into the corner. No last whistle. There's the horn, and that's it. 60 minutes of hockey in the books. Your final score tonight. Portland Junior Winterhawks walk into Eugene. They'll come away 2-0 winners. They get the season series victory, officially 3-0 so far, with 1 game remaining, and that will be right here tomorrow. Same Gens place, same Gens time, and the same Gens channel. I'll be happy to be with you for that one tomorrow. As I mentioned a couple times, if you are not quite done with hockey for the evening, we've got another game coming up from Eugene in just about 10-15 minutes here. Oregon Ducks, who have looked like the strongest that they have looked in a very long time, and the Washington State Cougars in town tonight. Some Pac-8 after dark for you. They're important games for the Ducks. They are would be expected to win each of these games, but they need the wins. New Pac-8 this year, 12 teams, 2 6-team divisions, and a lot of talent in that Pac-8 North. Boise State, Eastern Washington, Washington, Western Washington, the Ducks, and Washington State. And Boise, Eastern, both very good teams. The Ducks have gotten splits with both of them this year. Should be a fun one if you have a chance to stick around for it. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. One last time, the final score: Portland Junior Winterhawks 2, the Eugene Generals 0. Thanks again for joining us, and have an excellent rest of your night.